Today is February 13, 2023, which means tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And unlike most people, I will not have Valentine's Day. Now, I know a lot of people will agree with that, like, oh, I don't have Valentine's Day either. And I realized that, why is that? A lot of us are lonely as shit now. And if you're watching this, like, oh, why am I so lonely? It's really not your fault. We've been raised in this weird fucking generation where it is weird to really like a girl for them, for just them, and being fucking nice to a woman. And that is thrown as being a simp, being a little bitch, and everything. It's weird. Suicide happens almost every 11 minutes, from what I remember from the statistics. 3 in every 4 suicides is men, which means 80% of suicides are because of men. How do we prevent suicides? And how do we help people with loneliness? More men are more lonely now. Usually I make my videos for everybody, but this video I want to make it specifically for young men, those who are in school, middle school, high school, college, just young adults, young men. And I want to tell you that it is okay. Just because you don't have a Valentine's Day don't mean the world is over, I don't have Valentine's Day, and I'm alright. I'm alright. Don't mean I didn't want to. I wanted to get somebody, but it doesn't work like that. Can't always have what we want, right? I'm okay. Some guys are okay with being lonely. I'm okay with being alone with myself. I spent a lot of my life alone. Even though I'm usually never alone, it always feels like I am. Like, I feel like nobody tells you the real feeling of feeling alone. Like, you can have a million people around you, and you can still have that feeling like, I'm alone. I have no one. Some people will be like, I have a friend, I have a couple friends, I have a bunch of, like some people will tell me, like, oh, I have a bunch of friends, I have a bunch of people I could talk to, I have my mom and my dad. I have so many people I could talk to, and I just don't talk to them. I don't have anyone. I don't got anyone. It might seem like it might show like, oh yeah, you have people, they're there. Why don't you just talk to them? Because I don't have anyone. Everybody wants to tell me like, oh, talk to me if you're okay. Talk to me about anything. Bro, do you understand how hard it is as a man to talk to someone about your feelings? I had someone, I did, a long time ago. And I felt like when I told them how I felt, that ended up being against me. And maybe it was because of that, like, just trauma, that I wouldn't trust anyone. I don't tell anyone about my feelings. I don't tell anybody the way I feel because of that. And I'm just alone, I'm not begging for people to come over here and talk to me. I'm just saying I'm alone. I'm not doing any of this shit for attention. I'm just doing this to put out that, most people are alone. Most people feel like this. And if you feel like this, you're not alone. You're not alone. A fuck ton of people feel like this. And it's such a weird fucking thing. Because more and more people are killing themselves, feeling more alone, feeling more sad. In the modern generation where we have all this technology, we have this ability to talk to anybody. And whether that's email, text, call, video chat, whatever. It seems like we're more lonely than ever. And I feel like that's because And I feel like a big part could be because of the internet. And that's because some people become parasocial with the internet and are becoming dependent with it and don't know how to socialize with real people other than just text. Because when it comes to talking to women, you know, through chat, when it comes to talking to women through texting, we can copy and paste anything. But when it comes to talking to them for real shit, it is hard. It is difficult for some people. You know? The internet kind of, I'm not gonna say, the internet kind of likes that. They've almost loved that whole depression shit. I've seen people, just, what is that word? I've seen people post, TikToks videos where like they feel comfortable being depressed, and it's such a weird fucking thing. Why would you want to feel negative? I'm not saying that everybody who's depressed is faking it, but there is a majority of people who are, and that they're just doing that shit for attention. I think it's fucked up because there's people who are really lonely, those who are really going through something and won't say anything, who feel like their problems aren't worth anything. And trust me, I feel like that too. Sometimes, like, I want to tell people what's wrong with me, but it's just like, what is wrong with me? Like, I don't know what the fuck to start from. Like, I don't know how to tell any of this, because I never told anyone the way I felt. More and more people becoming lonely, and that's why I'm trying to support people, because some people do not have that positive influence in their life. Most people have these people who don't fucking do good shit and are putting this positivity around people. That's how they become so negative. And I think it's fucked up. We need more people who are gonna push that. We need more people who are gonna become positive influences on kids, because now there's really not many. You see a lot of the Minecraft YouTubers, they're fucking getting exposed because they're pedophiles, and it's crazy. We are more lonely than ever, and it's fucked up. I know people who watch my videos have something, whether they don't want to talk about it, or whether they do want to talk about it. There's someone going through something. They are striving. You are probably, if you're watching this, you're striving for a influence, a help. You are calling for help. I'm not gonna necessarily say I'm the help, because I can only do so much from the camera, but I'll try to do as much as I can. And that's why I want to start my Discord. I want to make it so that people who are like you can find other people who they can talk to and feel more comfortable, and just be able to do anything, to just socialize, to talk to real fucking people. I know it kind of conflicts what I said about the internet, but I feel like this will actually help people. We need more comfortable spaces for men, because there's only so fucking many, and most male influencers now either get hella hate for being toxic, or for having toxic masculinity, or for having toxic masculinity, or misogyny, even those sorts of shit. And it's fucked up. This video isn't necessarily going to talk about everything about loneliness, but I kind of just wanted to talk about how I feel. Tomorrow, when you watch this video, it is going to be Valentine's Day, and I know a lot of people are going to be lonely. I'm going to be lonely for one, and to be honest, I'm okay with that. So I feel like some people just need to learn how to be alone. Learn that it's going to be alright. That what you're going through, you're not by yourself, and that you're going to go through it. You know? Life is going to throw you the hardest battles for the strongest warriors. You know, there might be a corny ass line, but really fucking makes sense. Might be a corny ass line, but it has real fucking meaning. I know some people are gonna make fun of me, whether it is, oh, why are you talking about this, or why are you talking, or just really fucking anything. There could be just my appearance, why am I so in a dark room, why is this so different from the other videos I've made, why I have the camera so close and I'm just talking and you call you a bitch. But I feel like I need to stop doing that as much, because, you know, in order to get big here, you need to get big here, and I feel like there should be some shit that I can actually talk to you guys in a serious way. I want to talk to you guys like I'm your homie, like I'm your friend, like I'm someone who can help you, because I truly am someone who can help you, and as much as I want to talk to every individual person, I know it's going to be hard to, but I'm going to try to help as many people. You know, whatever video you guys want next, comment it down. I'll make it. You know, I think next video I'm going to make about addiction. I just wanted to post this video this week just for Valentine's Day, because I know a lot of people are going to go through hella shit. Whether they don't want to show it or not, I know a lot of us are going through shit. Me, myself, I wouldn't say I'm going through anything. I think I'm just kind of here. But those who do have problems, please fucking talk about that shit. Please genuinely find a friend, a real person. I'm telling you guys, this is your homework for this video. And that is, go find someone who's actually going to become your friend. And remember, if you find that person, right, find that friend that you can actually talk to. Make sure you are also that friend that can listen. Become that friend that you can talk to, communicate, and listen to. Because just as much as you need to be heard, just as much that person needs to be heard. Everyone has a story. So listen to them. Listen to their story. You know? I want to talk more, but I'm going to be busy. You know, I also have things to do. I want to edit this video and get it exactly on Valentine's Day. So, thank you for watching. And remember, whatever we do, we gonna get it through. Oh God. Peace. I love y'all.